I apologize if there's background noise. Just trying to adjust the mic. So again, plays for top 8, loses side. Bayonetta against Dark Samus, a matchup we may not have seen very often in Ultimate. Ginx has a very aggressive Bayonetta overall and some pretty neat little combos. Been managing to kill opponents from the top from what I've been managing to kill Maurinski from some of her original ladder combos, which is possible if you can get your opponent close enough to the blast zones, and it is also DI dependent as well from what I've heard. RAMBOSS, however, is now starting to catch up on how often Ginx goes into the air, and that's a nice back air punish. RAMBOSS just floating in midair, just waiting for the witch to strike back. Good drift away from the forward air. Could have lost his stock. And again, respectful patience from RAMBOSS. It's winning him neutral. But the witch time is still a thing, but it doesn't last as long as it used to. Can still set up kills, but Bayo has to be fairly close to the opponent. Ginx managing to catch out RAMBOSS' attempt at camping on the platforms. Oh, that was good. Falling down the platform. It was unanticipated from Ginx's aspect. Just rolls behind him. Seems fairly straightforward for RAMBOSS. Ginx may have to play a bit more grounded against a character like Dark Samus. Oh, he's got something though, and yes, the fair does send him out into the blast zone, as we managed to see from that window in the top left. But RAMBOSS quickly retaliates with the back air. Lovely. RAMBOSS off and running again, trying to keep Ginx by ledge. There's the witch time, but then there, 2 hitboxes. Ginx just couldn't keep the combo going there. RAMBOSS managed to get out of it. Ginx, I must say, got a lot of respect from him, from sticking with Bayonetta and making her work for himself. I just feel Bayonetta requires a lot of dedication for Ultimate. Just got back on time. Would have been a bit ugly there to have gotten spiked. That's the usual way for Samus to get 2 frames, and RAMBOSS took a risk using the charge shot, and it paid off there. So a 1-0 advantage to RAMBOSS. Forward air seems to be the main move used now to kill for Bayo's ladder combos, to kill from the top, since up air is pretty much useless. Although I think someone said to me earlier that even if they use fair, you can still survive, but I think it's DI dependent. That's just based on what I heard. I'm not entirely sure if that's true or not. But again, Bayo's ladders can still kill, but it really does depend on percentages and how close your opponent is to the blast zones. Yoshi's story for the second game. Walls could be beneficial for recovery for both characters. I think Bayo mostly because she can stick to the walls. But let's see if this counter pick will work out for Ginx. Ginx, again, trying to approach very aggressively with the afterburner kicks. On and off ground. Oh, he's got something though. He's got something. Went for the fair then. He needed another witch twist in order to go for the fair for the kill. I had a possibility of killing. Lovely 2 back airs from row from RAMBOSS. And that's a good punish on the up B. Probably not ideal because Ginzai actually managed to fall out of this spin jump. Oh, just released the charge shot too early. That's a good back air, and that's an advantage to Ginzai, but at death percent though, so RAMBOSS can still retaliate very quickly and then his first stock. Should he get set opportunity? Just like that, with the platform helping, of course. I think Ginzai is probably throwing out afterburner kicks on the ground a bit too much. That's just my only thing. I think that's the only issue with him. Good. That was good from RAMBOSS, just letting himself float back down on the stage. See what Ginzai is going to do then. Lands a charge shot on him, helps up with the damage. Good read on his get up option. Can he keep it up? Yes, he can. There's a 2-frame. Another one. He hoped he was going to grab the ledge again, so the fair for the up to a kill, but it doesn't matter. The charge shot is going to do it, and now RAMBOSS is 1 stock away from top 8 loser's side. Oh, perfect. Oh, no, he's still alive. He's still alive. It was a nice little dash. It was a nice little dash cancel forward smash in general. Could be considered unfortunate that he didn't kill. But I think just Ginzai should probably take a step back with the amount of afterburner kicks he's using. They have been very effective in terms of approaching and starting up combos and such. But I think he probably does it a bit too often, even when RAMBOSS is at a fair distance from him. Which just means, I think in some cases RAMBOSS has been able to punish him for. Nice stalling of the recovery from RAMBOSS. Rolls away. Oh, no second hitbox. Probably because Ginzai didn't anticipate it. Another charge shot. Well, RAMBOSS is just standing back and shooting Samus's arm cannon, but Ginzai could still take this to a game 3. Because Ginzai's ladder combos have been effective, not for killing, but also for racking up lots of damage. He actually did an angled one, downward angled one, to help him add some pressure there. Okay, this is an opportunity, but RAMBOSS DIs away from it, which is what you need to do, which is much easier now in Ultimate. Ginzai just stood still. He thought he was going to quickly go down to the ledge. Oh, again, and that's the thing about Ginzai's usage of afterburner kicks. I think it's just too much. Got up just in time to avoid the charge shot. Oh, missed the up tilt. Gets back in. This looks dangerous. RAMBOSS is going to watch out. And that's an SD. Ginzai, very aggressive play, has unfortunately costed him top 8. But 9th place though, that's a very impressive placing though. And it's been very entertaining watching his Bayonetta overall, especially the ladder combos he's been pulling off. Hope he keeps up with this sort of play style with Bayonetta.